we just noticed a tiny pink thing in the grass.
Oh my God.
What is this little guy? We didn't know what it was. We took him inside, and I was like, all right, we got to get this little thing cleaned up and try to figure out what it actually is. As I start looking at it, I saw it move. I'm like, oh no, whatever this guy is, he's still alive. We started doing some research online, and we found out that it was a baby squirrel. We were just trying to figure out what we could do to try to save him. As my mom was cleaning him up, I ran to the pet store, got some puppy formula. We tried to feed him, and it was pretty difficult because the little end of the syringe was still too big for his mouth because he was so tiny. Then we decided to order these new tips, and once they came in, he was able to actually latch on in the same way he would do to his mom. The first month, we had to be feeding him every 2 hours. So it was pretty much like a newborn baby. I used to take him to work with me. I would just tell my guys, hey, I gotta go to the car and go feed the little squirrel. I'll be right back. The first days were really interesting. Are we gonna keep this thing? Are we going to just raise it up and let it go? Once we started making sure that he was healthy, we kind of took pride in that. We're like, we're able to keep him healthy. We might as well just keep trying to get him more and more healthy from there. When he was opening his eyes, we were like, oh my gosh, they would like tiny open. Then from there on, he just got bigger and bigger. As he was getting older, he started relying on us. He would literally come to us when he got hungry instead of going out and looking for his food. A big thing with squirrels is that a lot of times they only choose one owner. They don't like to be handled by people because it's still a wild animal. As soon as he opened his eyes, me and my mom were like, okay, now we have to compete for who he's gonna connect with. He doesn't like to put himself in a vulnerable situation around me as he does it with my mom. Some of my favorite moments are just when he's laying there being super cuddly because people see it as almost like a fairy tale. Oh, he's letting you hold him. He's letting you pet him. He's just sitting there letting us love him, letting us care for him, almost not even acting like he's a real squirrel.